This card's name becomes Harpie Lady while on the field or in the graveyard. Alright, that makes perfect sense. All modern Harpies have that same effect so that they have synergy with one another. It makes perfect sense. I'd be disappointed if it didn't do that. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add a spell trap that specifically lists the card Harpie Lady's Sisters in its tech from deck to hand. If you control a level 5 or higher Harpy, when the sack effect is activated, you can add up to 2 of those cards with different names instead. Only use once a turn. So you are forced to run Harpie Lady's Sisters, basically. Or the pet dragon, obviously. But mostly the Sisters. That is a bit much. I mean, if anything, I could search out Egotist. Go for rank 4. That's about the best I can say. And it's additional fodder for a Phalanx Pike build, like you see here. Harpie Lady. This card's name becomes Harpie Lady while on the field of the graveyard. Again, expected. You can only use each of these effects once per turn. If you control level 5 or higher Harpy, you'd special summon this card from your hand. Bit of swarming never hurts, I suppose. If this card is normal special summoned, activate this effect. During the end phase, add a spell trap that lists Harpie Lady's Sisters in its deck from graveyard to hand. This should have inherently been able to special summon itself, and then during the end phase, you search a card. That's just, like, lazy, I tell you what. Again, more Phalanx Pike fodder, but not as... I think Perfumer is a bit better in that respect. When your Harpie Lady or Harpie Lady's Sisters is destroyed by battle, you can special summon a Harpy with a different name from the deck. Now, if this had been any form of destruction, this card would have been way better. I mean, Harpies are pretty slow and they are prone to getting run over by battle for the most part. I mean, their highest monster is 1900. That's not too bad, but it's not that great either. While the card is in total garbage, I say it is at least half decent. If this card is destroyed by an opponent's card effect or by your Harpy card's effect, you can target a Harpy in the graveyard and special summon it. Only use each of these effects once per turn. This works in conjunction with things like the field spell, so you can pop your own card if need be, or if you accidentally trigger Harpy's Hunting Ground. So, it's at least something. Shuffle a Harpie Lady Sisters you control into the deck, and special summon a Harpy monster, each with different original names from your hand deck and graveyard. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except for wind monsters. So you can get at minimum 3 Harpies onto your field. This is pretty good. Albeit you have to have, again, you have to have the Sisters, which does not have a retrain. And you need to special summon it, put it back in your deck, possibly to never be able to summon it again. So, this card is meh? If this card is on the field, the one destroyed by opponent's card effect or Harpy's card effect, you can add a Harpy monster from deck to the hand. So basically, if it doesn't work, you at least get a Harpy out of it. I don't know, I prefer the old builds. This card is interesting. All this support is interesting. Because for whatever reason, Konami is trying to make us want to play this thing again, which I don't think has been played in like, what, 20 years plus? So unless we get that retrain, like, soon, this new support is just going to go out with the trash. Enough said, everybody. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all feel like subbing, go ahead and sub. If you feel like liking, go ahead and like. If you ever feel leaving like a comment, go ahead and leave yourself a comment. And I will see you next time with new cards coming out. Later.